So we are going to create the sprinkles today. Let's do it. We are back to our model. We have our icing and our donut, and we hid our measuring tools. And I forgot to do the tight lining for this one right here on the top. So I think we have to do that for this one. So add a tight lining like this. Not so much, not too tight, so there's still a bit of space and it's not too edgy. So for today, we are going to make the sprinkles. So how do we make the sprinkles? So to create the sprinkle, we're going to create polygon, and I think we're gonna use a cylinder. So cylinder is right there in the middle, but we'll just have to pull it out so we can see what's going on. So I select my cylinder, press Ctrl A to access the channel box editor. In the inputs, we can see polycylinder 1, which we have to click. So now the subdivision is at 20, and we don't need a lot of subdivisions because this is going to be like a really small sprinkle. And if we have a lot of subdivisions, our model is going to be heavy. I think 10 is enough. And I'm just gonna press R to scale it. Then I am going to create a cap subdivision right here to 2. So we have that also at the bottom. We can just select the faces on the top. So right mouse click, face, select these faces right here. Also at the bottom, I'm gonna select those faces. So once the faces are selected, we just have to press 4 so to make sure we're not selecting anything else, and then just scale using the R key or the scale key. So we have something like that, and then go to your object mode and then scale it down. And before we forget, this is really important. We have to make sure that this is kind of like lying down like this. We are gonna go to a different perspective. So let's try the left view right here. And then press F, so we zoom in, close up, focus on the object. I want my pivot right here to be a bit down right here. So I wanna press and hold D, and then pressing the left mouse button, I just want to move it down a little bit like this. Now that our pivot is fixed like that, we can go back to our perspective. Oh, don't forget to press save and edit, delete by type history. Oh, actually, we can rename it into, let's say, main sprinkle. So we have a very organized file. While this is being selected, the main sprinkle right here, I can just go ahead and go to my mesh tab right here. And by the way, if you don't have the mesh tab right there, it's hidden, not hidden, but you have to enable it in the plugins editor. So how to do that? You go to Windows, you go to Preferences, you go to Plugin Manager. And here you just type, if you can't find it here, you just have to type mesh here. So mine is already loaded. So if you load it, you make sure to restart Maya because sometimes it doesn't work. Now, so I want to select my main sprinkle right here and select Create Mesh Network. To access Mesh Network right here, select Ctrl A. So from Channel Box Editor, we go to our Attribute Editor. So now, in the Distribute node, we have 10 points, and we really don't need to see those 10 points right here, so just press 0. If you notice, our main sprinkle right here is deactivated, like it's hidden. It's not deactivated, it's hidden. It's okay though. So go back again to Mesh 1, select Mesh 1 right here. And what we want to do is apply or create a placer node. So select placer. This will basically add points by painting on our mesh. So select Add Placer Node. What we want to do is select the Add button right here and see what happens. I just need to use left mouse button right here, select and draw it on my donut. See what happened? Hold it, drag it. I'm still holding the mouse, by the way. So yeah, and then I release, and then that's it. But it's not distributed like randomly. they're all like, you can tell that it's not organically sprinkled. It's like one by one you put it like so you have to press undo, Z, and then we can adjust the random rotations here. Let's say 30, 20, and let's make this, let's say 50. Let's try and make the radius 1. Let's have it, and let's make the brush spacing 1 as well, and the brush, let's make it 10. See what happens. While keeping the random rotation at 30, 20, and 50. The default a while ago was 0. Oh, and press the brush button again, don't forget. I guess the randomness works. So we just have to click it like this. And yeah, maybe change it to 10, maybe make this 30, and brush. Maybe randomness seed, just change it up a little bit. So depending on how many or how heavy you want your sprinkles to be, so you can just paint on that. Maybe a bit here, a little bit there, more here maybe. So yeah, that is how you put sprinkles to your icing. So we just use mesh, we used placer, and we just paint it on our donut right here.